He's a community leader and he's been a Portlander for about like 35 years now. You will also hear from student activist Sierra Bone, right there. And you will also hear from and you will hear from Minister Dishon Hardy. Minister Hardy, thank you. Yeah, and they made their time to come and address you all and talk about this. And with that, we'll get this started. So in between, we want to observe silence for 8 minutes, 46 seconds, and follow with the speeches and probably wind for the day. This today, right? This is the 18th straight day the protests are happening in Portland. Yeah, thank you. It is, and you are making this happen. Like, this is really, really significant, right? Rain or shine, right? Cloud or rain, whatever, right? 18th a straight day the protests are happening here in Portland. Every nook and corner, right? People from all walks of life. I see toddlers here, a lot of the young ones out here. That's great. Senior citizens and anyone in between. Very happy to see the young ones out here, right? And they're wondering, a lot of students, why is this, right? Even, this is not even a matter to discuss, right? This is not something to debate. And they're looking at adults and, we are here, cutting a sorry figure, trying to get this message across to everyone, for us, for public, for the elected officials, for police, just about everyone. And again, for the 18th straight day, thank you for showing up. Most of us, right, most of you, like either you're sad, you're angry, you're upset, or if you're like me, it's all of the three, right? Or even something more, and rightly so. And this is the thing that you want to channelize your energy and coming here, right? Showing up and convert this into some really concrete action that I'm going to talk about, which has already happened in the last 3 weeks, and you will see it happening day in and day out, and I think this is going to continue. Folks who are just trickling in, there's a lot of space here. You can just move over to the other side, and you can actually use the steps to sit as well. The key thing out here, right, folks, there's only one thing that what we are here for, right? There are many things, there are many posters, all are right, all justified, but there is only one single cause, that what we are here, and you have made it loud and clear, right? There is only one thing, that we need to know the people in power, the elected officials, and especially the police, that Black Lives Matter. Say it with me, folks. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Louder. Black Lives Matter.
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 Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Right. This is this moment. This is sort of a watershed moment in U.S. history. A lot of it which has happened. I think this is, at least for me, right? We have been seeing this, looking at television, looking at the feed that what we get, hearing from everyone, and at this point it has pushed all of us to the brink where we are saying enough is enough. Right? Say it out loud. Enough is enough.
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 Black Lives Matter.
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 Few of the folks, if you are blacks, if you are black, you are already living this, right? You know what it is. And if you are not, if you are like me, who is not a black, and I am here, we are here to listen. to educate ourselves, to listen from our blacks brothers and sisters, to educate ourselves, to understand and to support, and to say that I will never ever understand what it means to be a black in America, what it means to grow up black in America, but I'm gonna say, I stand with you. There are a lot of names, right? And it's a sad thing. The list is so long. If I were to call that out, probably will be here for, late into night. So many people who lost their lives for all the wrong reasons. I want to call out few of the names here, right? And then call my first speaker to address you all. When I call the name, just say it out loud. Say their name. I call out a name and you're gonna say their name. Eric Garner.
Say their name.
John Crawford III.
Say their name.
Michael Brown.
Say their name.
Dante Parker.
Say their name.
Michelle Casso.
Say their name.
Tanisha Anderson.
Say their name.
Alexia Christian.
Say their name.
Brendan Glenn.
Say their name.
Victor Manuel La Rosa.
Say their name.
Freddie Gray.
Say their name.
Salvador Ellswood.
Say their name.
Sandra Bland.
Say their name.
Billy Ray Davis.
Say their name.
Samuel DuBose.
Say their name.
Michael Savvy.
Say their name.
Christian Taylor.
Say their name.
Troy Robinson.
Say their name.
Guido, I'm going to request if you can hold that poster out there. Out there to everyone. Lloyd Tony Stevenson.
Say their name.
Ahmad Arbery.
Say their name.
Breonna Taylor.
Say their name.
George Floyd.
Say their name.
Thank you. There are hundreds and thousands of names. We can be here all day and keep chanting. This is not going to end. I want to thank the Hillsboro Council to give us the permit and to give us the space to address you all. I want to thank the mayor. I know he is here supporting us, standing with us, and Steve Calloway, thank you. Thank you for coming. We have somebody probably down the road, police officer, Pace, she's there, helping this out, blocking this road. And a lot of other people out here, like my host, Gidu Sriram. Out here. Also, I took a lot of help. A lot of kids who made these posters out here, pre-written posters. So they are doing their part, in this moment. I thank them. I have a few of the close friends, who worked this out, and we were working on this for the last few days. I just want to quickly call out their names: Sudha Shivkumar Rammurthy, Chandrika Nimagada, Balaji Ramaswamy, Kirti Surya, Mini Sharma, and Ravinder Singh, and DJ Prashant. Thank you for coming. A quick note, right? At the start I said, why we need to protest, why we need to show up. A lot of folks saying, hey, what is that I can do? You're already doing it. Right? So that question should not be on your minds. You have done that. You have shown up here, you have walked to this place, right, on Sunday afternoon. on a weekend, on a Sunday afternoon, you're here and you've done your duty. Just by showing up, it means a lot. There are a lot of changes happening, or which has already happened across the globe. Right here, nationally in US, there is a Justice in Policing Act 2020, right, which is right now with the Congress. I know that is being trying to push it through, and that is basically for police reform bill, right? This is nationally here in US. Few more examples: Minneapolis, the 1 million school security contract, right? That's been abolished. Keep it safe for the kids. California, banning the chokeholds, right? The strangleholds, and also the budget, diverting the budget for the right causes, $150 million. This is in Los Angeles, right? Not to militarize the police, but for far better and more needed causes. Kansas City, right? Every police shooting will be reviewed by an external agency like FBI. So these things are all happening, and it's happening because we are talking, we are protesting, and we are showing up. Lexington, Kentucky, no knock warrant, that's gone, right? And they banned it, and they passed it 26-0. This was personal to me. Breonna Taylor, right? And I share the same birthday, June 5th. So if I'm celebrating my birthday last week, she should be celebrating that. But she isn't. Now look at Portland, right? Right here, I think this was day 5 or day 6 of the protest when it started, right? I said it's day 18 today. The city school superintendent, right? They removed the regular school safety officers. Keep it again, easy and open for students. The Portland City Council plans to vote again next week, again to divert the funds for the right cause, not just to militarize the police. And that should also be invested, and the ask is to put that into Black youth leadership development. So you have seen it in US, you have seen it in Portland, in different states, and right here in Hillsboro, right? So people are listening. The fact that on a Sunday afternoon we have Mayor Steve Calloway and his wife sitting here listening to us is a big thing. They are acting on it. This Tuesday at 6 p.m. is a meeting that any one of us can attend. Even prior to the meeting, you can send in your suggestions, you send in your asks. This is a council meeting specifically to discuss this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. to discuss what is right, what is to be done right for the community, from police procedures, police policies, completely relook into it. And the Chief of Police of Hillsboro, Jim Coleman, right, he is looking into it. And there is an initiative called 8 Can't Wait, right? There are 8 things that a police officer can do that potentially can decrease the fatalities, the deaths, and grievous injuries to the people that they are trying to arrest or anything like that. So by 70%, right? So that's quite a bit. So that's what we are talking about here. So things are happening, right? And it's happening across the board. Hillsboro is changing, so are the other communities out here. Hello. Testing. Hello. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Kidu. Totally agree, right? As much as we both are here, speaking, the actual, you really want to hear from, these two speakers. It means a lot, right? I know we are here on the sidelines, but they are on the field, right? Student activist Sierra Bond, Minister Dishon Hardy. What we are going to do at this moment is that we are going to observe 8 minutes 46 seconds silence for those 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Just not that the time that the knee was on, George Floyd, right? Think all of it. This is this proverbial knee that's been on the necks of blacks for years, for decades and centuries. To show our respect, to show our support for this moment, I would request all of you to observe silence. Please feel free to sit, stand, right, kneel, lay down whatever you think you are comfortable for those minutes and seconds. What I'm gonna do is, if I can request, if you can just look at the timer, yeah, and you just let us know when the time is up, and then we'll follow with the speech from Sierra and Deshaun. Thank you. Let's observe silence for 8 minutes, 46 seconds. Thank you all. I think, folks, we are coming to an end. I think we are just over 4 p.m. right now. Like, few more minutes, and we will disperse. I'm just thinking, like, I keep going to downtown, right in the waterfront, and looking at the protests and looking at the slogans. What started off on May 25th, right? George Floyd, right, and which is cascaded across, reminds me of what Reverend Martin Luther King said: "Injustice done anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." So that's not the first one. That's not going to be the last one. And we all realize, and thank you all. That's the reason probably you're all here, and you showed up. One last thing, you know the drill. We get this going. Let's shout it out loud as you can, and go for it. Black Lives Matter.
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 No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No racist police.
No racist police.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No racist police.
No racist police.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
No racist police.
No racist police.
Black Lives Matter.
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 Thank you all.